This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
All right, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in way downfield.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass, that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
The Gators are on the move here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to chuck it again. Buying time. Moving to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's hit just before the throw.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Florida offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. And now the defense able to bring him down. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Extending the play now. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. The ball is caught.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. The Gators churn out another first down.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves left out of the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Knox. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, it's a handoff. He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Almost set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. This time it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. And this time it's complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Big throw caught on the left side. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Buckeyes lining up here on first and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for this 6 points.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he converts the 2-point try. Now a 13-point game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down. We're going to throw it. This time, a completion. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Knox. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he threw it. And he's intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run here. Lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. He's wide open. Look out. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Snags a good throw. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he...
Touchdown, Ohio State. Look out, whole different game now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen, and this guy right here is showing you.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They battled all the way back to take the lead. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They tagged him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They lose the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. It's good time when the receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Using his legs here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
2nd down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
He finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game settings before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's past the marker and still going. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchdown. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Caught quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle now for the offense.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The pocket breaking down. No throwaway. Force out of bounds. That'll be a big loss.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Makes a quick catch.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to scramble to his left. Touchdown, Florida. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Tight end goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here we go on fourth down. The tackle is made short of the marker. That's a huge fourth down stop to get the football back here late in the game. Buckle up. We could have a great finish. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe that? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
Goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Gators. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the 4th quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that...
He's looking deep down the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year, and after all the work we put in, we can call ourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.